to the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates. You are the NBA Most Valuable Player. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great coaching staff, you guys made this happen as much as I did. Thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. Your support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CC, I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got Washington taking on the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston. Here we go. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up.
Can't stop this.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Well, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
That's slide in, and then also
There's no way that's a foul.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Timeout right there. Just tell them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. So it's the Celtics now. And Thomas, here we go. He kicks it to Freak.
Ball. It's sticking to us.
And Burchard over to help. Bradley, no one around him. Kept alive, and he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Thomas against Wall. Morris with a screen on Bradley. Off the pick. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Dishes up to Freak. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Washington fast break. And that one's good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Wall dishes to Gortat. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Morris, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Thomas kicks the free. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Inside, here's Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. The Celtics working the ball around now. Bradley passes to Freak. Shot's good. Freak's got 10.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Wall kicks to Beal from outside the arc. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
He's got the firepower, feeling the rhythm here, going 5 for 5 so far.
He's got it flowing right now.
Wall against Thomas. It's Beal on the wing. Kept alive by Washington. Morris with the bucket.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And Morris comes over to help. Here's Freak. 13 points in the game. It's Bradley on the wing. And it's Boston with another.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Thomas against Wall. Baseline jumper. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Out to the right wing. Out of dishes to Freak. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Freak's got 15.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first. They set the screen. Nene, the pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Beal. Steps back and fires. And he connects with the jumper.
Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
Thomas kicks to Freak. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
To the paint, here's Nene. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Thomas dishes to Freak. Kicks it to Thomas. Here's Mark. And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
For Washington, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. In for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Olynyk. Freak comes in for Johnson. Jay Crowder's checked in for Evan Turner. And Bradley's subbed in for Smart. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Washington.
Oh! That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Mark. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Nene, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Nene's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Thomas kicks to Zeller, outside Bradley. The feed to Freak, and that one's good. Freak's got 24.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Porter. He dishes it to Nene. Offensive rebound. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Villanueva.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He's got 24 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The first one falls. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Zeller. Then for the Wizards, Todd has come in for Nene. And Morris subbed in for Charlie Villanueva. And both free throws good from Freak. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 50 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly Impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Whoa! I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Gorton. To the middle, off the pick. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Thomas a screen. Here's Mark. Misses off the left iron.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
To the middle, Gortat uses the glass to finish the layup. Gortat's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Outside for Beal. Launches it. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Boston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Sullinger. Johnson comes in for Freak. And so it's a...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off. And I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm going to let slip away from us. We need this one. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And the interior defense has to get tougher here in the second half. He's making them look really bad.
Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Freak is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Sullinger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Thomas passes to Freak. It's Bradley on the wing. He's covered by B.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Good. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Wall. Pass to Beal. And stolen by Freak. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Freak with the ball, and the shot is good. Bradley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And Beal kicks to Gortat. Launches a 3, and there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Porter. 7 points here for Beal.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Thomas a screen. The 19-foot shot, and it's Boston with another.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Wizards trail by 7. Outside, Wall. Over to the wing. They're outside. Cannot hit. So the Celtics will take it the other way. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Thomas kicks to Freak. Takes a 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 8th assist here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
There's a screen by Gortat. Shot off the pick. Porter, no luck. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Bradley. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Hit. Shooting 1.
First person. Teams first.
And the Celtics making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Then for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. And Villanueva is subbed in for Morris. Bradley no good on the free throw. Wizards trail by 12. Porter outside. Crowder pulls it in. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Thomas. Zeller, a screen on Beal. Here's Crowder. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Crowder's got 6 points.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. But spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what he said to his team. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Thomas dishes to Freak. Look at that. Boom, he jams it straight down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best in the charity stripe in the regular season. Number 1, the Celtics.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good from Freak. 1:50 left in the third quarter. All with it. 7 points in the game. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Feeds it to Bradley. Passes it to Thomas. Freak kicks to Turner. Goes up the baseline. Porter pulls it in. Wizards trail by 14. Wall attacking. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
On the pass to Freak. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Freak's got 43 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
It's Beal on the wing. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. That's 10 points here for Beal.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
On the wing, Turner. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. And he gets the bucket.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Off the screen. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bradley drives in. He feeds it to Freak. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And again, it's Boston converting.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Over to the left wing. Here's Villanueva. No good with the elbow jumper. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Celtics as they end the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Celtics leading by 17. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Gortat is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And Beal kicks to Morris. Dishes it to Gortat. And that is good. Now here's Turner. Freak passes to Crowder. Soft touch off the glass.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
It's Gortat with the drive. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Inside, Crowder kicks to Thomas. Down low. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Crowder. Crowder's got his 5th assist in this one. Wizards trail by 19. Outside, Wall. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter, and that one's good. And 11 points for Markieff Morris.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Outside, Turner. Now, Freak. Kept alive. Back to Turner. Out left to the wing. And Freak throws it down hard. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Wall draws the double. It's Beal on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one.
Sullinger's checked in for Amir Johnson. Gortat against Sullinger. And Morris throws it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Left side, Turner. He kicks it to Freak. The dish to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
It's good on the putback. And that's 12 points for Marcin Gortat.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there. Getting himself in a good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then also just the niftiness with that tip in. Just a quick touch, again, before the defense knows what hit him. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Morris with the screen for Wall. Kicks to Morris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Morris. He's got 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
First one falls for him. And a new group in for the substitution on the court. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Sims, guarded by Bradley. Here's Sims, pass to Shelton. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from 14. And another miss by Washington. Boston leading by 19 points.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Celtics.
Steve, I agree. And, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Thomas dishes to Freak, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as the fans file out of the building,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.
Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Taking a look at the Celtics, they were very effective in asserting their will in game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game 2. And after winning game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident tonight? Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Boston. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. There's a screen by Gortat. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Missed inside.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Gortat with the steal. Kicks it to Porter. And it's Beal in the corner. Releases. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
There's a screen by Gortat. Three-pointer. Bradley with some nice D. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. The Celtics working the ball around now. Now here's Freak, covered by Morris. Clock at 6. Here's Mark. Again, the Celtics good for 2. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Wall against Thomas. Morris a screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And that one's good. Free.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morris, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Sullinger, no good.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Porter dishes to Gortat. Here's Morris, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Morris has got 5 points so far.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Fires top of the key. That's short off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Thomas against Wall. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Sullinger. Turner comes in for Jay Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley. Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Villanueva comes in for Markieff Morris. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Nene left side. Cannot hit.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And a wide open look for Freak. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
With the break in the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. Number 1, the Celtics.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Nene, the screen. Beal, the pass to Porter. And Villanueva kicks to Porter. Nene, the screen. Beal from long range. That's good. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
To the inside. Mark. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 14 points for Freak.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Feeds it to Porter. Passes it to Beal. He kicks to Villanueva. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Washington with the rebound. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Celtics leading by 8. Thomas kicks to Turner. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Turner. 16 points for Freak.
Such an awesome shooting display. I mean, perfect, going 7 for 7 to start this one.
And he started the game on the right foot, just draining everything.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
There's 38 seconds left in the first.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Outside Turner tries a three. The shot is off. Wizards trail by 8. Beal with it. He has 5. They double him with Freak, and a foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution. Shelton.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Wall with the slam.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
With 4 seconds on the clock, they get a hand on it. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics lead by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals. And like some people eat 1 meal and the second meal you get to go home. He really finishes 2 meals at one time, and it'd be like, there's no way you about to eat that. So he likes to eat a lot, and he does a great job finishing it.
You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I would certainly think so. Not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still hoop.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. And it's Shelton in at the center. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards got down to business. He ended up with 53 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Nene. Pass to Freak. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's Bradley on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
It's Beal on the wing. Tries again. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Nene.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality. In the paint.
Shelton passes to Beal. Again, the Wizards score. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Turner dishes to Freak. Back to Turner. Inside, Zeller, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it? And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And that one's good.
They're relying on their three.